I'm very well, Tom. And yourself?
Mate, I am loving life at the moment. We've got a big crowd going on at the moment. You can probably hear them through the crowd, Mike. So this is going to be great atmosphere. And Aberglasslyn have just had a team in the Ladies League tag be victorious. So hopefully the girls are sticking around. They're probably a few tins in. So hopefully they can turn into a little live wire bunch.
See if they can go 2 from 2 in the Aberglasslyn Ants today.
That's right. So let's go through the team list. Aberglasslyn line up this way. The fullback is Jordan Hammond. On the wings is Jackson Cassidy and Hayden Yates. The centre pairing is Mitch Flannery and Chris Walters. In the halves, jersey 29 playing 5'8", Mick Akers. 24, halfback Shannon Miller. The front row pair is Josh Ainsworth and Rick Balcombe. The hooker is Jeremy Fredericks. Back row, Mark Hull, Justin Wieserek and Steve Nevin. And on the bench is Joel Smith, Adam Woodcroft, Chris Mackay, Hayden Waters, Garen Murray, Alex Percival and Luke Day. And Tall Timbers line up this way. At fullback is Robert Warwick. On the wings is Mitchell Nichols and Brent Smith. The centres are Aaron Graves and Danny Probert. The halves are Shannon Bailey and Blake Labert. Front row, Sheldon Hall, Scott Daniels. Hooker is Zach Bailey. And in the back row is Travis Mantle, Chris Trembus and Robert Trembath. We'll go through to the bench in a second. Referee today is Ashley Irvine, and we are about to get underway. C-grade grand final. Kicking off is Jordan Hammond. And Tall Timbers bringing it back to a big collision by Aberglasslyn. Big hit there to start the game. And Tall Timbers driven back to their own 10-metre line. Oh, this is going to be very physical, this game. I can feel it, Nathan.
So far, some very big shots from the Aberglasslyn boys. Let's see if they can keep it up for the whole 80. Might make it for a bit of interesting contact footy.
Absolutely. It's going to be a little bit of a hiccup with the teams both in sky blue. And that's Bailey at dummy half. And these numbers are very difficult to see for Tall Timbers, so bear with us. Bailey at dummy half. Takes a little scoot out and finds Trembath, I should say. Finds the offload back to Bailey. Bailey beats the first couple. He's down the right edge. He finds the centre, and that's Graves. Oh. Big hit. Oh. Welcome to C-grade. Welcome to Waratah, says Hayden Yates. The kick from Labert. Finds the in goal, and Hammond is going to let it go dead. Big exciting times in the opening set.
Mate, big kick, big wind running from right to left across his screen. It's going to make for an interesting day kicking into that in goal on the left-hand side.
Aberglasslyn now with the 20-metre restart. Fredericks finds the number 8 in Ainsworth. Ainsworth held up right in the tackle. That is the 22-yard line. This field is marked for Union, but all 20-metre tabs I'm guessing will be taken as there is a line in place, and it's pretty close by anyway. Nevin plays the ball. Out of dummy half. Fredericks finds Wieserok. Fredericks. Ainsworth again. Making it over the 40. Slow play the ball. Cut out pass. It's a dud of a pass. And it's picked up by Tall Timbers. And a recount, 0 tackle. Good field position now for the boys from the coast. Fredericks dummy half. Sorry, Bailey, my mistake. Squashed by the Ants. That's weird. Bailey turns it under. Hall. 22 yards out. Bailey again. Double pumps. It's a cutout ball. He finds Labert. Back to Bailey. Bailey's going through the middle. Brought down. 10 out. Trembath the dummy half. Takes a run. Robert Trembath goes for the line. 1 metre out. Very close here. Slow play the ball. Very slow play the ball. Looks like he's got a bit of an injury here. I tell you what, this game is not short of vicious contact from both sides. But I think the Ants are punishing Tall Timbers a little bit more in this aggressive defence. Straight out of Rutherford.
It'd be better if they were the White Ants, Tom. They'd be eating all the timber.
But Paul was asking me if I'd lined up any sort of puns with Ants versus a Timber team, and he's like, "Oh, you're going to call them the Termites or something?" And I went, "Nah, I didn't really prepare anything, Paul. I was just going to wing it. Wing it like I always do."
And wing it we have.
Yep, it's got me through university winging it. There's a past tense of wing it. You don't say winged it. Did you wung it? Because you didn't sing. You didn't singed it. You sung it.
I have winged it.
I like wung it. Let's put that in the Macquarie dictionary. And Trembath will play the ball now. I believe this is tackle something.
2, I believe.
It's not last. Let's just put it that way. Looking to go right here. I can see Bailey's thinking. Now he goes left. Out the back. Flat pass. And this is Mantle. And Mantle is going to get the first try for Tall Timbers. But we've had a big collision on the way down scoring the try. This is going to be interesting. So we've got a touch judge coming in to consult with referee. But Travis Mantle is still on the grass, and I reckon he's in Disneyland, Nathan.
Yeah, well, he did just get his head taken off, so be interesting to see what Craig...
Well, I actually thought I didn't actually think he kept the ball. I thought the ball came loose. I just lost sight of the ball, so obviously he's grounded. So we've got the try. Let's see what happens after this. The Tall Timbers, we know that they are 4-0 at the time. Yep.
Oh, good to see him back up on his feet and walking around.
He probably doesn't know he's up on his feet. Probably thinks he's on a cloud right now. But this is Lower Hunter, mate. There's no doctors here. Get on with things. Okay, we brought the fullback out. And so we've consulted with the fullback, Jordan Hammond, about that tackle. Looks like we will be just having a regular try. But it's still a great sign for Tall Timbers early in this game, being such dominated in the first set, to come over and just and respond with points.
And round the grounds from the other Lower Hunter venue today, the Hamilton Ducks have just defeated Katara Bears in the North Grade Conference.
The Ducks.
The Ducks.
The inaugural season of the Ducks. I don't think there's been a Hamilton Ducks before.
No, I don't think so.
Not even in the history. So, well done to Hamilton Ducks. And the kick from Blake Labert. Hits the post. Unsuccessful. The score remains Tall Timbers 4 and Aberglasslyn Ants yet to score. Hammond gets us restarted with the kickoff. Bit of a shallow kick, looking to find touch. This is dangerous. Those ones are very easily spilled. And Tall Timbers now looking to repeat the performance that just saw them nudge themselves in front, and we've got a bit of a push and shove in the background there. Oh, and pointed out by the touch judge. And Aberglasslyn now have the footy. Mark Hull's just jumped on the ball. Sorry, that's number 21. Joel Smith's on the field. Akers, short pass to Balcombe. Balcombe's met hard in the defence and put on his back as well. He's hit with change. Fredericks. Weezerock. Slashing out with the boot there. Needs a quick play of the ball here. Fredericks again, goes left. Finds Mick Akers. Cut out ball. It's the number 3 in Flannery. Look for the 29 and 24. 29, Mick Akers. Turns it under. Mark Hull once again. They're going to look for Shannon Miller on this one. Fredericks. Here's Miller. Turns it under. Weezerock again. Strong tackles by Tall Timbers. Fredericks to Miller. Miller fires to Hammond. They got numbers here. Hammond's going for the line.
I think he's held up.
And he's dropped it. Jordan Hammond has spilled his lollies, making a beeline for that try line. And we're going to go to the 22 for a restart.
He had one job. He's over the line. I thought he had it down, but not to be for the Aberglasslyn Ants.
And the restart. Tall Timbers gifted with a 7-tackle set off the Ants' error. The last time these two teams met was in the major semi-final 2 weeks ago, and Aberglasslyn were victorious by only 2 points over Tall Timbers. There's Bailey at dummy half. Making their way over the 40. This is Trembath beating the first one with contact meters. Very, very impressive there. Over halfway. Bailey. Short pass. Oh, a big contact on Chris Trembath. This is Laybutt. He's got a chaser. Looking for Aaron Graves on the kick. Graves chases. Can he trap the fullback in goal? Great tackle, Aaron Graves. Traps Jackson Cassidy in the in goal. They will get a line dropout. That is the beauty of the 20-metre restart these days, Nathan. 7 tackles. Get the whole length of the field out of it.
Exactly right. And you get a good kick away with that wind going right to left. And the chase from Graves, it's phenomenal. Just pinned him in the in goal.
One of the guys, there's a guy in the crowd, he's a banana. He is a dead set banana.
I would appeal what he's wearing, but he might split.
But grappling tackle there. Tackle 1, Bailey. This is Sheldon Hall. Punching his way through the Ants. Big contact there. Bit of aggression shown by the Ants there. Bailey at dummy half. This is Shannon Bailey turning it under. So we've got dual Baileys. We've got dual Trembaths. It's a family team here at Tall Timbers. And this is the 17. This is Douglas. Hanging up to the line. Bailey at dummy half. They're going to go right. Bailey's going to go himself. Steps off the right foot. He throws an offload straight to the opposing number 9. And now it's Jeremy Fredericks making it over the 22.
He's found the wrong sky blue jersey there.
He did. We said it'd be trouble. Slow play the ball there, but it's C grade. Get over it. Mitch Flannery.
There's our first get him on side for the day, if you pick that up on the crowd mic.
Joel Smith. There's a bit of a fight for possession here.
I'm going to start a get him on side tally.
Yeah. Okay. So we've got our first penalty. It's a ball stripped out. And Nathan's going to start a tally every time we hear a heckle of the ref, or is it specifically get him on side?
Just to get him on side.
Just to get him on side. All right, but that was actually Paul Arundale that yelled that out. Our cameraman at the moment, he's just really, really unhappy with the line speed of Tall Timbers. There's the number 14 in Murray. Garron Murray. Fredericks. Woodcroft. Impact player off the bench. Unlimited interchanges here in C grade, so quick rotations across the board, and that's Ainsworth finding his front. Also finding Bailey underneath there, squashed. Miller goes out the back. Here's Jackson Cassidy roaming around the middle of the field wearing the number 2. Walters at dummy half. This is the 15 in Mackay. Mackay's looking for a quick play of the ball. Fredericks, short pass. Woodcroft held upright. Last tackle. Completed set from the Ants. Well defended by Tall Timbers. What? You're laughing at me. So I burped.
Wouldn't laugh at you, Tom, ever.
Now Tall Timbers plugging their way out of their own zone. It's a good word. I like plugging. Turns a little bit of an eye shot there from Smith, but nothing to see here. No complaints. This is the number 4 in Danny Probert, chiming in to help out the forwards with the running. It's Bailey to Trembath. Oh, that's another good run, finding the front. We've got a player down. I don't know. I think he might have copped something in the face. We have an ant down.
He's been squashed.
All right, so while we've got an injured player down and we wait for treatment on the Aberglasslyn ant player, Nathan has organised some trivia for us.
Yes.
On-the-spot trivia that he didn't know about. But have a look at the screen now. We've got the Mario brothers, Mario and Luigi.
And I think I can see a Yoshi to the left of those and a mushroom as well, Paul.
Oh, excellent. The whole Nintendo cast has come down to Waratah.
We've been interrupted by a poll.
You a big Smash Brothers fan? I'm a big Smash Brothers fan.
Oh, I was a bit more of a Mario Kart fan, Tom. But
who was your go-to character on Mario Kart then?
Yoshi, of course.
Yoshi. Everyone's was Yoshi. Everyone
what
was
about
Yoshi.
yours,
And then
Tom?
you play 2-player, and then I play 2-player, and then my mate would always pick Yoshi first. And I'm like, hey, it's my console. Piss off. I want Yoshi.
That's fair. Home console always gets player 1 and first choice.
That's exactly right. And I wanted Yoshi. And when I didn't want Yoshi, I wanted Toad.
Toad, that's an interesting backup choice.
Yeah. But now I'm more of a classic fan. I like Mario. Like when I play Super Smash Brothers, it's Mario or Luigi. Depending on what colour, I prefer looking at. Or I could pick Link. You know, Link, he's got a sword.
Does he?
Yeah, he's got a sword.
Did not know that.
Which, like, you slice someone open with a sword in Smash Brothers, and it's the same effect as punching someone in the face with Mario. Go figure. Nintendo logic. Anyway, back to football. Oh, they're Toad. I found Toad and Yoshi. But we've got Tall Timbers playing the ball. Robert Trembath getting us back into gear with things, and Labert puts in a little kick. This is good for his own chasers, and he's found Probert, who's found the grass straight away, and a loose ball. Good signs, though. It's a great attacking play from Tall Timbers.
Oh, we've got a bit of a push and shove by Hayden Waters, the 7 from Aberglasslyn. He's just come off the bench. Not an interesting way to start. C grade, mate. Just get yourself formed in. Don't need to go out there and throw your weight around.
Yeah, I know you're wearing number 7, mate, but bloody hell. Shannon Miller with the footy in hand. Good to see he's got his socks pulled up. Good dart out of dummy half.
Just heard another get him
This
on
is
the side.
Weezer Rock. Weezer Rock down the right. Needs a quick play of the ball. Nah, very slow play of the ball. Didn't get it. Fredericks. Miller. Turns it under. Here's Balcom. Balcom finds his front. Very slow rucks here in Seagrave. That's not Balcom. That's Woodcroft. Here's Miller. Turns it under. Now we've got Ainsworth. Ainsworth driven into the cricket pitch. There's a horizontal brick wall. You just got slammed into. Akers looks for the cutout pass but goes himself. Good option. Real good option. Blake Laybut was roaming for that intercept. Here's Fredericks again out of dummy half. Short pass. Oh, Hayden Waters. Crunched. Absolutely crunched. Miller spews the ball into the in goal. Good position by Warwick. Warwick's going to get out. He's got to get out of the own in goal, and he does that. Tall Timbers with the ball. We have another call out. Did we have another call out?
Yeah, we did.
That's
we're
2.
We're up to 2. Get them on
What do you think? What's it going to be at the end?
Oh,
What do you reckon?
double figures, of course.
Oh, play stopped again.
We've got a touch judge that's run in.
We do have a touch judge that's run in. How about that? We had a touch judge run in Ladies League Tag as well.
We did. Flag up, of course.
Flag up. Big Macca's sign.
Beautiful.
What's happening here?
Someone's going to be a Mick report, maybe.
As we listen into what they're saying, we can't hear anything. We're not actually listening in. So it looks like this might go against... Now, I did notice maybe a little sneaky swinging arm by this number 7, Hayden Waters, in the tackle, but I didn't think much of it at the time. I didn't think he actually got him anywhere. So, unless the touch judge from that angle's seen something different, it looks like we might have a penalty to the Timbers of Tall.
Let's see if they can even out the penalty count. 1-1.
1-1.
We do have a penalty.
High tackle. All right, and the tap. Don't worry about kick for touch. Blake Labert will just say, well, we're going to tap. We're just going to take the tap.
Interesting choice with that breeze, going right to left.
Well, yeah, it seems to be swirling around. I don't even know where the breeze is going, to be honest. This is a great run and an offload. This is Probert down the left. He's made some good runs, Probert. Shifts it infield. So number 12 in... I think this is number 12, Chris Trembath, but I'm not quite sure. These bright numbers are very, very difficult. Oh, there's Chris Trembath bouncing off. Now the ball shift wide. Here's Graves. Graves brought down by Yates. Bailey, Trembath works to the middle of the field, gets the offload. Here's the number 5 in Brent Smith. Over halfway. That is the halfway line he's about to play it on. Here's Labert. Left foot kick. Dabs it down over the top of Aberglasslyn, and this might find touch. And it does. Good kick.
Horrible bounce for Aberglasslyn there.
Yeah, they probably would have liked to kept that in play.
Good, as we see Tall Timber just walking down to the scrum, give their forwards a break.
I do have the shot clock in C grade. You have to have the scrum within 5 minutes of the ball going out. Otherwise, there will be a penalty.
That's only fair.
Oh, obviously. Otherwise, we'd be waiting around here all day for a scrum. And the feed. Brought off one. One pass shift. Aberglasslyn. Fredericks goes himself. Can't get past Trembath, the first marker. Lassoed by the collar. This is 15.
Whoa.
Mackay. Big contact here in C grade. Grand final style. Doan hitting that left edge once again. This is Alex Percival who's just entered the field. Fredericks again. Here's Miller. Cut out ball. They're finding space down the left, but that's a good one-on-one tackle there. Weezerock plays the ball. We've got time off. Weezerock to play the ball. Oh, and a big kick from Rick Balcombe. Who would have thunk? And the fullback, Robert Warwick, and we've got a penalty. I think, so Robert Warwick stayed down, and the number 3, Mitch Flannery, sort of come in a little late. And the referee's going to pull out the skipper for Aberglasslyn. Those boys from Rutherford getting a little rough. Oh, he's pulled out number 10, our famous kicker, Rick Balcombe. Probably got something to say about something to do with something. This would be good for bad lip reading. Get your meat from Somerset Meats Wholesales.
Delivered by Main Freight.
Yep, and he comes into bowl. Right arm pace and a penalty. He's kicked for touch this time. Maybe a little word from the coach. Grow up here and kick for touch. Bailey. One pass shift. Oh! Finneran. Bounced off each other there. One past Trembath. He's been good, Robert Trembath. He's lost the ball, though. You can't blame me for that one. The commentator's curse there. That was simultaneous.
Not as bad as the commentator's curse for Paddy Mills in the basketball last night.
Oh, mate, I didn't watch that. I was too busy watching the Roosters wipe the floor with the Rabbitohs.
Should have seen us last night.
I heard we were pretty bad, the Boomers.
Paddy Mills had a 3-throw in just before we went to overtime to win us the game, and he did not get it.
A free throw or a 3-throw? A free.
Free.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, he's an Olympian, and he can't get that. I could have sunk that. In my days of playing horse and basketball. Tall Timbers now. First tackle. 20 out. Bailey. Trembath. Chris Trembath. Big tackle here. Gang tackle by the Ants. Bailey. Trembath. Short ball. Baxter. It's Baxter, and he's going to make it. Cody Baxter hitting the short path off Robert Trembath, and Tall Timbers make the score 8-0. What a try.
Fullback to beat. Beautiful skill.
Was that
big
the
right foot step.
First tackle was a big, massive shot from 3 Ants. And then slow played the ball. They've recovered and hit him with that. Okay, you want to gang tackle us? Well, we're going to throw a little late short ball.
It's been scored by the 18. Chris Ali Pates.
Was it 18? I thought it was 16.
No, the 18. The big fella here on halfway.
Well, that sucks because I was calling it as if he was number 16.
What's the kick projector say here, Tom? Just to the left of the uprights.
That was 18. I do apologise. Chris Alipate was our try scorer for that game, for that try. But if you want me to get it right, don't wear sky blue with white numbers.
Support that decision there, Tom, 100%.
Restart of play. Trembath. Oh, Shannon Miller with a creeping shot. Tall Timbers with possession. Without possession now. Oh!
You see a penalty here again.
Whoa. So the original penalty was a strip. That's the way it's been ruled.
Referee Rashley Irvine right on the spot there.
Oh, yeah, go Rash. Bailey with a tap. Running onto it. Oh, big collision. This is Finneran. Oh! Another penalty. Yeah, this is getting a bit relentless. This is getting a bit silly from Aberglasslyn now. There's not much we can say to defend the Ants at the moment. They need to really, really fix up the way they're tackling. And Chris Finneran. Is it Finneran? These numbers are very hard to see. I think it might have been Probert.
The big four out on this side.
Another penalty. Penalty count's creeping up.
4-1.
4-1 to the Timbers from Tall. This will gift them with the kick for touch. Only got 20 to go. And they've got a full set. Sandwiches. We're just being handed sandwiches. That's always good. Let's see the collision now. Big shot. Bailey. That's just, it's number 8. It's Sheldon Hall with the ball. Bouncing off a tackle. Aberglasslyn hands will have to start sticking in these soon. This is Mantle. Looking left. Turns it under to no one. But it's picked up by Tall Timbers. That was looking a bit weird. Bailey at dummy half. Cut out ball. He finds Trembeth. Finneran. What's he going to do? He's going to take the tackle. Last tackle. They've got to look for Labert here. He's got to put a skyrocket up. Bailey goes himself with the grubber. It's ricocheted. It's still last. This is Probert with the ball. Can he make it? No. 6 tackles.
Had an unmarked winger out to his left. All he had to do was give that pass. He got caught up in a little bit of white line fever.
It's called a bit of tunnel vision footy there from Danny Probert. He saw the line.
He said, and I want to score a try on grand final day.
Don't we all want to score a try on grand final day?
Love to kick a field goal on grand final day.
Have you ever won a grand final?
Yes. Under 10s Division 4.
Who are we playing for?
South Newcastle.
Wow. Wow.
10 years ago.
I never won a rugby league grand final. I've made 2. Both times we were defeated by Curry.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. And Curry's gun player at the time is now their first grade coach.
Oh, Michelle Cullen.
Yeah. You say that to his face.
No, he's scary.
There's Ainsworth with the ball. Flannery at dummy half. Goes himself. The fresh haircut from the Rutherford barbershop. Fredericks. Dummies. Oh. Yeah, we've just had a bunch of penalties for high shots and then Tall Timbers come out and produce that. That's very silly. Very silly.
Like cutting down a tree, Tommy's almost cut his head clean off.
Cutting down a tree, a timber tree.
That's the one.
Here's Miller. 1 pass shift, 2 pass shift. This is Waters. Fixing out to the left. Ainsworth. Big hit into the cricket pitch. I'd be actively trying to avoid that. Fredericks out the back. It's spilt backwards, turned into an actual tip-on pass. This is Hull. Sort of tackled in the same spot. Narrowly avoiding the cricket pitch this time, however. Fredericks goes short side. Here's Akers with the grubber kick. He's looking for his chaser, Flannery, but it's picked up, well fielded by Brent Smith.
Reminds me of the catch that Ben Wokes took in the slips last night.
Wasn't one. I was in bed. I didn't watch the cricket.
Oh, you didn't miss much. Davey Warner got 5 again.
I saw that. That's what sent me to bed, actually.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
I threw a tantrum like I do in the first after 10 minutes of Monopoly.
They always do say a good game's a quick game.
Yeah. Tall Timbers with possession. Oh. Crunched up by Miller. Going to the left. Oh, it's a little show and go here. Bit of a collision in the defensive line, but he gives himself up. That's fine. Fair game. No unfair play there. Now the kick. Oh, it's dropped. It's called backwards. It's play on. Here's Cassidy. Cassidy with the pass out to Yates. Yates has got space. Hayden Yates has been ankle tapped and then crunched by the kicker. The punter had to get him.
If only he could run as fast as his girlfriend, he probably would have scored that try.
Yeah.
Brooke, if you're listening, we believe that you're faster than him.
She did score in the first game.
Ah,
she got a meat pie. Fredericks. One pass out. Good read. Good read. Flannery plays the ball. Akers fakes it. Goes himself. Here's Mick Akers. Gets a half break. He's still going, Mick Akers. Brought down eventually. 15 out. Couple of tackles up their sleeve, Aberglasslyn. They'll look for Miller here. Set play. Fredericks to Miller. Fakes the under. Wants to pass, but they're just... Tall Timbers' defence was just up and jamming there, just cutting out all the options. We've got time off. Got an injured player in the background.
As we take this short break in the commentary while the player's down, Tom Taylor is indulging a snack.
Oh yeah, I am. Love a good snack. I have no idea what's on this sandwich.
Food, Tom. Food. Actually,
Good one, Dad.
Doesn't look half bad.
You know what was on that one? Tuna.
Ah.
I was just trying to pick the ones that didn't have chili on them. We're back. He's back. Can the Ants go marching into the in goal for a pie here? I think this could be the last tackle, actually. No, tackle 4. 2 to go. Working their way to the centre. Fredericks cut out ball. It was a bit of a dud. He finds Ainsworth, who has no choice but to take the tackle. And it was the last. It was the last. Fredericks, your pass could have been a little bit better. Let's just say that. There's always room for improvement.
It's just a poor last tackle option, to be perfectly honest.
Here I am trying to give encouragement. Nathan Everly comes across. That was terrible. We've got another player down. Got any dad jokes? You know any dad jokes? We need to pass the time. People keep getting injured.
Good dad joke.
Yeah, you're good for one, aren't you?
Oh, of course I am.
Lay it on me, Nathan.
A neutron walks into a bar and asks the bartender how much for a drink. And he says, for you, no charge.
It's a science dad joke. You gotta have a smart kid if you want to say that to your kid.
Yeah.
You no charge. All right, one and done. That's what they say on Zombieland. We're back. Playing the ball. Play continues. Seen a lot down this the left side. They're sending a lot of traffic this way. Tall Timbers. Whoa. No, I think that... No, I'm happy with that. That came over and hit the shoulders.
See the bench appeal for a penalty there.
Well, they'd appeal for a penalty no matter what happened. He can trip over his own feet and they'd appeal for a penalty. There's Bailey. Trembath. Short ball again. Trembath to Trembath. Well read by Aberglasslyn. They've fixed their defensive error in the first section of this game that led to a try with a short ball like that. So good to see they're adjusting.
Well, we've got a little bit of a break for this scrum. Tell you what, it is a good crowd here today live at Waratah Oval. Plenty of people on the hill, jumping castle for the kids. But if you're watching this, you must be enjoying the commentary. So sit back, relax, and we'll talk our way through the rest of this game.
Get real. spiritual brother, we are guiding you through this adventure.
See Cassidy getting it up to the 40. Plays the ball. Out of dummy half. It's a good run. To Akers, steps off his right foot, goes into the line. It's taken down in the tackle there by Tall Timbers. We can play the ball, no markers. The dummy half skewed again. Another good run.
Akers dummy half. Goes short side. Tries to catch the marker off centre. Miller finds a bounce pass. This is Waters. Waters to the 14. Murray's on. Miller with the kick. It goes high. It's well placed, but it's well taken. Robert Warwick.
You can say he jumped out of the tall timber there, Tom, to get
Just
that ball.
jumped out of it. Yeah, he did. Trying to scrape the bottom of the barrel of wooden puns. There's Bailey to Aaron Graves. Shrugs off 2, 3. That's a good run. Good run to get him out of trouble, considering the turnover was on their own try. Trembath. He's been strong this opening 20. Brought down right before halfway. You can see a faded line. That is our halfway line. Labert finds 11 in Mantle. Tries to punch his way through that tackle, the aggressive tackle of Waters. Labert steadies the kick. Finds the bounce. It's an ugly bounce. Ugly bounce for Tall Timbers. If he hit the post a little bit more square, it would have been golden.
Could have been reminiscing of Andrew Johns, Game 2, 2005. Kicks into the post, Minicello scores. But not today, Tom. Not today.
Not today. Cassidy. Sort of doing a lot more work than someone wearing the number 2 would normally do in a game of rugby league. Seem to be roaming around the whole field. It's a nice little taking. Chris Mackay, he's took the line on. And he's gave a little short pass, which is fine, but probably not on a 0 tackle. Good to see we're getting some humans over the other side of the ground.
It is. Beautiful side of the ground to be on.
Oh, yeah. Sun. Yeah, looking into the sun. That's the only probably downside to it, but you can crowd under that tree.
It's probably all the Tall Timbers fans, Tom.
Yeah, maybe. Where the trees are. One fast shift off the scrum. Danny Probert plays the ball. This is Alapate. Apologies if I pronounced that wrong. We can just call you Chris. Bailey. One pass off. Mantle. Makes a half break. Miller was able to clutch a hold of the ankles. Bailey. One pass off. Trembutt. Alapate. Looking for his double. Catches 15, not square. Bailey goes himself. He just runs into a group of people that are all twice his size. Alapate. Big pass shift. Labert fires the cutout pass to find Trembath. He needs to keep the ball alive. He finds someone. It's with Labert again. They got numbers on the short side. This is Graves. Brent Smith's taken out. Looks like we're going to go for the 20. Another restart. Wow.
Riveting football down that right edge.
Pity it was the far edge.
It's a long way over to see, isn't it, Tom?
Lucky we got a monitor. Yates. With a wedgie. Fredericks to Woodcroft. His second stint of the game. And a short side is Ainsworth. But the 7 tackle set already making their way over halfway. It's just a grind of football here in the back end of this first half. Akers to Miller. Miller fires a good cutout pass. He needs some space. Here's Walters. Walters throws it back inside. The ball's still alive. Great bend from Weezer Rock. Another great bend from Weezer Rock. Good signs here. The 12 to play the ball now. Smith at dummy half. This is Balcombe. Straight up the middle. Fredericks. Akers. Dummies to himself. He grubbers to himself. It's still alive, Akers. Mick Akers. A little bit of brilliance there. Unfortunately, just couldn't make the end.
Beautiful little grubber through. Better if he scores that though, Tom.
Well, it is better if you score that, especially if you're Mick Akers. You know what I'd be thinking if I was Mick Akers? Why am I in 29? I'm the 5'8". So I asked him, I said, mate, why are you in number 29? And he goes, it's my favourite number.
And it's not like he's a bigger fella that he has to wear 29. He could easily squeeze into a 6.
There's another penalty. Penalty. Give him the ball back, mate. Tall Timbers now. Didn't really get as much field position as they probably would have hoped off that kick. But we'll go with it anyway. There's Bailey. Alapate. Oh, this looks like a nasty knock.
Bit of a head clash, I think, there.
Yeah. Both come out second best. Well, Tall Timbers trainers have definitely won the race for medical attention. Oh, here comes an ant. Here comes an ant. A little hospital ant.
Bit of an antagonising weight there, Tom.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we're still down. So this head clashes seem to be a pretty sickening one, with one player from each team. He's just rose to his seated position now. So as we go around the grounds, we do see a couple of people. There's Nathan, I can see about 2 Luigis down there.
We've got a banana.
You got a banana?
No, scratch that, Tom. 3 Luigis. There's one in the beer line.
Where's the beer line?
Near that.
Oh, yeah, there's it. There's Luigi 1, Luigi 2, Luigi 3.
A Yoshi, a Toad, a banana.
Wow. There's Mario here, but he looks like he ordered the medium when he should have ordered the XL. Yeah, there's Yoshi. Yoshi's even got the shell on his back. I didn't even know this was a fancy dress.
We didn't get the memo.
There's a Toad up the back. Who's missing? What characters are missing?
Bowser, Donkey Kong.
Oh, Bowser.
Wario.
Donkey Kong would be so funny. We just had word that the sandwiches... Paul didn't like it. I'll take it.
It's all right, Tom. I know where we can get another free sandwich.
What?
At the barbecue.
Oh, yeah.
In the tent.
All right. This is the first sandwich that I've ever had that had celery on it.
Interesting choice for a sandwich with celery.
I don't know, but it was free. It's my favourite type of sandwich. Free.
Second is cold.
No, my second is fresh.
Yeah, that's true. Everyone does love a good toasty.
That's my favourite beer is free. My second favourite is cold. Right. Okay, this came back quicker than I thought, so I'm going to do this next set with a mouthful of food. Big Bailey. Give it some spin of them. Emily, help me.
All right, I got this. Very, very slow play the ball. You see Bailey dart out a dummy half to the left. Ooh, it's a little bit forward. But we're playing on.
That's Perry. Perry's with the ball. Bailey. Oh, he's lost it. Perry doesn't have the ball. Perry doesn't have the ball. Perry lost the ball.
Silly Perry.
Come on, Perry. You know what Perry's first name is? Bill.
Huh.
I was going to say, why don't you just look at your piece of paper?
Oh, I thought you were
Got his
going
name on it.
to do something funny.
No, it's his first name. Are you saying it wasn't? Are you saying I'm not funny?
I'm not saying that at all.
Akers turns it under. There's Flannery. Doing a lot of strong runs, Flannery, but he just can't seem to quite get through. Akers again. Looks the inside pass. Mackay. Mackay's looking for an offload and he finds it. This is Cassidy. Oh, the ball's loose. He's claiming a strip. But yes, it is a strip. However, it's one-on-one. So Aberglasslyn will receive a scrum feed. They've tried to do a Canberra Raiders and strip one-on-one.
As long as they don't try Canberra Raiders and eye gouge, I think we'll be happy.
Yeah, let's not do that. Pretty good.
Hello, Reese. Good, mate. Yourself?
Here's Miller. Fakes the under. Finds Cassidy. Cassidy again. Trying to rework his line break magic. Dummy half, dummy. It's Fredericks. Oh, great tackle. Great tackle by Nichols. Fredericks played the ball to Walters. Walters goes himself. Brute strength does not get him the 4 points this time. But it might later in the game. Dunno. Who do you hope will win? Yeah. Blue. They're both blue. We mean the more blue. Aha.
And best on ground.
Chris Walters to play the ball. Fredericks. Miller. At the back to Akers. Quick hands. Needs to go
touch?
to Cassidy.
Was it
Finds
touch?
Cassidy. Goes down the left. Tries to barge over, but he's met against some forwards. And he is wearing the number 2, Cassidy. Settling run. Need to get a set play going here if they do have one. This ball needs to be spread. Here's Miller. It's not down. This is a recount. It's Ainsworth. No, it's Balcombe. What's happened here? Everything's stopped.
We've got handbags at 10 paces here, Tom. No one's going to hit anyone, but they're going to stand there and hold each other.
Scrum feed. Shannon Miller to feed. Ball's in. Fredericks. Akers. Early pass Cassidy. Off his left. Looking for that little hole he can get through. And that's the siren.
That's half time, Ashley. Half time.
Yeah, they did call half time before that play of the ball. So, the current score is Tall Timbers leading Aberglasslyn Ants 10 points to 0. What are you thinking for the second half?
I think it's going to be a good game. Hopefully Aberglasslyn can use the breeze a little bit. Tall Timbers did a couple of good kicks, but it also gave away a fair few 20-minute restarts, so I would like
absolutely.
to see that.
Yeah, they're just killers in the modern game. So we'll have a break here for 10 minutes, and then we'll join you very shortly for the second half of the C grade grand final.
Also, we have a canteen over here in the tent with plenty of lollies and drinks for the kids. And also, the beer tent is operating with plenty of isotol beer, vodka mixers, GB and the CC. So, it's gold. Also, a reminder to everyone, once you come through that gate, you're abiding by the ARL code of conduct. Running foul, offensive or inappropriate behaviour will not be tolerated, and security will escort you from the field. Also, a reminder, this is a non-smoking venue. If you have a smoke, you'll need to go outside the fence. Council regulations, nothing to do with us. Also, the lower Hunter and Community Rugby League. We'd like to thank our sponsors, of course, Tui, who's been a sponsor for a long time. Quizmasters, who run some of the best trivia running around. Have a look at their website. There's plenty of pubs around Newcastle where the Quizmasters trivia is run. They've been sponsoring the final series. And of course, Win TV, sponsors of the radio competition. Long now, we're about to start the second half of the C-Grade Grand Final. Currently the Tall Timbers are leading Aberglasslyn 10-0. If I could ask everyone who shouldn't be on the field to start making their way off the field. Everyone else off the field, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder that food available today, canteens got sausage and steak sandwiches, fries and sausage rolls. Ice cream, lollies, chocolate. And the Blue Marquee has pink banana varieties.
Welcome back to Waratah C-Grade Grand Final, where things are getting really excited. Do you know why?
Because we found Donkey Kong Tom.
We found Donkey Kong Tom, and he's in there. So we've lost him now. I don't know where he's gone, but there is a man in a Donkey Kong suit roaming around somewhere.
He must be very hot.
Yes, if he was in the sun, then yes, but it's actually quite cool in the shade today. But you know what's in the sun? Some rugby league. In actual fact, it's C-Grade Rugby League. And that's Tall Timbers kicking off, who lead the Aberglasslyn Ants 10 points to 0. And here we go. Half number 2. See if we can get some excitement and less stoppages, more line breaks, more tries, more fatigue, and more brilliance. As Aberglasslyn open it up with Mitch Flannery taking the run. Nice quick play of the ball. Fredericks out of dummy half. Here's Weezer Rock. Down that edge that he is patrolling the whole half. Watch out for his fend. Flannery again. Hit up number 2 of the opening set of half 2. Excellent confidence signs as Miller. Early kick, it's deep, it's way too deep.
And that's exactly what we spoke about just before half-time, using that breeze wrong. And on this instance, maybe just a little bit wrong.
Well, apart from just that mistimed kick, that was a great opening set. I think he actually might have kicked on the 4th as well. But anyway, Tall Timbers with the response. Oh, driven into the ground. Scott Daniels with the ball. Oh, that's one way to cause a shoulder burner, that one. Travis Mantle. With that haircut. Bailey out of dummy half. Trembath goes down the left edge. Fires it short. Here's Probert. Gives it out to Mitch Nichols. Brought down. Looking for a quick play of the ball. Nichols plays it to Bailey. Labert, good hands. Early passes. Brought down. Sweeping around. This is Graves. Ooh. Aggressive defence there from the Ants. Looking a bit of a penalty here. Bailey dummy half. Labert. Trembath with the spill. It's picked up by the Ants. And we continue. Play will continue. With a 0 tackle. Ants with the footy. The response of the response. Can they judge their kick a little bit better? It's the number 11. And Mark Hull. Diving forward for that play of the ball. Akers a dummy half. This is Mackay. Mackay's still going. He's pumping the legs. Upright, held. Fredericks. Akers. Good depth to Miller. Cut out ball. This is Weezer Rock. Watch out for the fend. He's beaten the first one, but a great tackle. Great tackle from Mantle. Miller a dummy half. Weezer Rock again. Wrapped up well this time. Very well. Ooh, spilled Kept onto the ball. Miller puts it high. It's very high. It's going to be difficult to take. Oh, great take. Great take. And it's a great return as well. Big hit. But a great result from Robert Warwick.
He did not deserve to get out of that injury.
No, he didn't. And Brent Smith, cheeky little meters down the sideline. Here's Bailey. The crowd's getting into it now. Graves, driven back behind the 22. Ants claiming that the ball was lost. Labert. Oh, hospital ball. The aggression has definitely grown in the second half. Trembath takes it wide, look for the short pass again. The ball's gone to deck. It's been spilled. We have a recount. A recount in the set. Puts a bit of a fizzer on the Aberglasslyn defence. Mantle. Met again. Physical. It's amazing what a 10-minute drink break can do to your system. Haven't you ever seen Space Jam? Bailey. Oh, flying off the tackle there was Hull.
Start making these stick, Tom.
Yeah, if he stick, it's the difference between C grade and A grade, I guess. Bailey. Trembath. Held upright. It's Probert. No, he's eventually taken down. Mantle's just standing around in the middle of nowhere being a blocker. Here's Trembath, the 13, Robert Trembath. Beats 2. He finds his front. Needs to get this quick play the ball. They're just really laying in the ruck at the moment. Bailey's got to dodge. Bailey goes short. He dummies to Trembath, but he takes the tackle himself. Players down. We've had another stoppage. Didn't take very long.
What injuries so far, Tom?
Stoppage number 1 for half 2. Bailey to get us back underway. Plays it to other Bailey. Here's Labert. Out the back. This is the 17 in Douglas. Looking for that quick play. The ball. There's not a lot of room that the Ants are giving him. Labert grubbers it in. It's a ricochet. Could this be 6 again? Nah, just a ricochet. Good news there for Aberglasslyn. This is Flannery. Doing a lot of work coming in off his centre. Murray. Playing the ball. Fredericks. This is Smith. Smith comes in off the wing. Akers shapes in. Turns out. Goes himself. Very, very, very quintessential running 5'8", Mick Akers. This is Ainsworth. The number 8. Last tackle. Fredericks goes himself. Akers lets the ball go. It's towed through. This is play on for Tall Timbers. Here's Labert diving on it. Excellent hustle from the halfback from Tall Timbers. Bailey out of dummy half. Lightning fast. Brought to ground. Eventually. This is Finneran. Sorry, that was Smith. Trembath. Early in the tackle count still. Not a lot of space to go. Bailey. Other Bailey. This is Mantle. Slow rucks here. C-grade footy. Short side play. This is Bailey. Bailey turns it back in. Takes the tackle himself. Shannon Bailey to play the ball. Labert shapes the kick, finds a space. The ball's alive, it's on the deck. We've got the whistle. What's the call here? Penalty to Tall Timbers. I think Labert may have been run off the ball.
An old escort penalty, Tom.
The old escort was actually a pretty new thing that teams have been doing these days. You take the 2 or do you keep the pressure on? You give yourself 2 converted tries lead?
I think I'd take the two converted tries, wear some time off that clock.
Oh, yeah, that's what they're doing.
Not a particularly difficult kick.
Oh, that's
for
right.
Labor.
That's right. You backing him in?
I'm backing him in. Kick predictors at 84%.
Pretty good. Where'd you get that kick predictor from?
I know a guy.
Is that guy's name your brain?
Yeah,
Creativity.
he's just one guy.
Creativity. Yeah, I'm backing him in. I'll take that 84% any day of the week. That'll be my highest uni score.
Oh, and he's got it.
That would be a high distinction, or maybe at the top end of a distinction.
Well,
I was more of a P man. Pass.
P's and C's get degrees.
P's and C's get degrees. Mate, if I got a C, I'd treat myself to a steak dinner. I'd trick myself into thinking that I studied for that, even though I didn't. Fredericks getting us underway. Trembath letting the ball roll probably further than his teammates would have wanted, but Brent Smith making some good positioning for the start of this set, getting it away from the sideline. Probably appreciative by the forwards. This is Douglas. Quick play of the ball, Bailey. Out to the left edge. Sheldon Hall playing the ball. Short side again, Trembath. Looks for the short ball. He's been doing that very effectively all game, taking the line on Robert Trembath and giving a late short ball. Here's Mantle. Beats one. The first tackle for Aberglasslyn is just not sticking well enough. Bailey decides to run. Goes off his left with the late kick. Plugged almost into the in goal. Yates has the ball. Still going Yates. Still going Yates. Brought down by Bailey. The Baileys. Both of them. Quick play the ball. Flannery again with another run, but driven back. Driven back. And the ball's been pinched. It's lost. He's ruled that he's let the ball go.
No, we got a penalty.
Oh, we do have a penalty, sorry.
Yeah.
I thought he said lost, but it was just the signal of the penalty. I was very surprised with that one. Here's Mark Hull. Big fan. The right stiff arm. The ball's wrapped up. He's got to hold it. He's got to hold it. He's held it. Very awkwardly, but he's held it. Fredericks goes short to Akers. Turns it under. It's the 15. Mackay gives the short pass to Fredericks. He's up and going, Fredericks. Debutising at dummy half is Jackson Cassidy.
He's done everything today,
Yeah.
Cassidy.
Akers goes himself. Here's Smith with the inside pass. Manhandled by Trembath. Nothing's coming off yet for Aberglasslyn. Long pass finds Miller. Another cutout pass. This is Walters. Walters meets his opposing number and is brought down. Flannery. Miller. Trick play. Turns it under. Weezer Rock. Look for the fend, but there is no fend. Don't think he was expecting that ball. Last tackle. Whoa. Oh, that's aggressive. Fredericks. Miller. Grubbers, ricochet. Who's on top of the ball? It's Tall Timbers. Brickline defence. And a scurry out of dummy half from Bailey. Oh, big hit. No need for penalties here, Aberglasslyn. Can't afford that now. You're in good field position. Mantle comes in behind the markers. Mantle's almost through. Last-ditch effort from Aberglasslyn. That's a slow ruck. Bailey. Labert. Steps. We've got a line break. This is Warwick. Brought down by Smith. The ball's loose. It's picked up by Akers. Oh, what's going on here?
I think we got a penalty for a hold off the ball.
Oh. Penalty. Obstruction off the ball. That was a whole bag of I didn't see that.
I got you back to him.
Thanks, mate.
7-3 penalty count now.
They can take the 2 here and put them. Oh, it's 40 out. You can put them 3 tries ahead, but yeah, like I said, it's 40 out.
Kick predicted, Tom.
Yeah, it's like 70 square, like, well, maybe like 63% or something.
It's still better than 50.
You're right. And he'll get a degree. Going for touch. Labert. Finneran. Refs at the ruck. Another stoppage. Again. There's been a real damper for this C-grade game, the amount of stoppages we had for injuries.
A bit like Groundhog Day.
Yeah. Surprised. Have you seen that movie?
I have.
Good movie.
It's a very good movie. I think it's a little bit before my time.
Bill Murray. You know who Bill Murray is?
The guy out of Groundhog Day.
Callum's brother. Callum Murray. Let's make it Jack.
Well, at least that's a better dad joke than mine from the first half.
But around the grounds?
Round the grounds.
Dungog v Stroud. Early in the second half, Stroud lead 16 points to 10.
Wowee. Local derby.
It is a local derby, but where's it played? Raymond Terrace, which isn't too far away. You're wondering where to go for dinner, Nathan? How about the Mayfield Hotel?
I think that's a good idea.
I don't know. I've just for some reason, I'm just thinking about the Mayfield Hotel.
Then we might need to go to Genesis after.
Yeah, if we get a big dirty feed at Mayfield Hotel, we can go and burn it off at Genesis. Well, by burn it off, I mean throw it all up.
Yeah, tomato, tomato.
And then you might need some nausea tablets for that when you throw up, so you can go to Bloom's, the chemist.
Exactly right.
Sausage rolls, bacon egg, hamburgers, cold drinks, cold beer. We're all at our various venues here, so please
support your sponsors too.
Okay, and
local clubs.
Chris Finneran
Have plenty to eat and drink, but do it responsibly.
will continue play with the play of the ball. Let's go. Bailey turns it under. Sheldon Hall. Aggressive tackle. Please don't be injured. Short pass. Finneran. Met by the marker. Slow ruck again. Labour to dummy half. Oh, turns it under. Here's Trembath. Trembath's for the line. And the ball's down. Robert Trembath. A nice little trick play on the line. And it gets them 4 points. And they come together right now. Look. Oh, the touch judge is grabbing him. Here goes Mick Akers versus Trembath.
My money's not on Mick Akers.
Yeah, me neither.
Robbie Trembath, former first grade player for Rimba.
And
Nick, a
then
ladies
one
league
touch
take
judge
coach.
just standing over the middle of nowhere going, I don't know what's going on.
I'll go and take the mark, he says.
Well, what matters is that we have 4 points to Tall Timbers. I think that's 16-0.
3 letters, 1 word, 4 points. That's a try.
You got that from the game. That's
Rugby
from the
League
game.
1 too. Shout out to Andrew Voss.
Yeah. I remember when I was playing the original.
Try to Tall Timbers.
original
Scored
game.
by their number 13, Robert Trembath.
And,
Thanks, Tall Timbers.
I think Paul Harrigan was still in it or something, but the way that Andrew Voss said Harrigan was like, Harrigan! Like that. So no matter what the context was, Harrigan would be Harrigan! Like that. So Johns passes it to Harrigan! And then gives it to, it would be like that. It'd be so weird. It sounds like you're saying Harrigan while getting punched in the gut.
Interesting combination.
Conversion successful by number 7, Blake Labour. Takes Tall Timbers under 18, Aberglasslyn 0.
$18-0. Aberglasslyn must score next, and they must do it quite quickly if they want to be alive in this game. Good take, Bailey. Here's Finneran. Big hit. Big hit. What's going on now? Oh, go back and play it on the mark, mate. Thanks, mate. Bailey. This is Smith. Coming in for a run. Forwards are getting a little tired. Bailey out to Alipate. He's trying to get that ball down for a quick play of the ball, and here it is. Bailey out of dummy half. Takes the scoot. Here's Trembath, the try scorer. He throws it into Bailey. Bailey looks for support, but he's swallowed up by Flannery. Alipate. Straight runner. This is Hall. Play the ball, Hall. Come on. Good work, Sheldon. Bailey. Labert. Goes to the sky. Who's under it? It's going to be a bounce. No, it's caught by Akers. No one else wanted to contest the ball. Short side run. Flannery. Oh! Could be on here.
Here we go.
Could be on here. I don't really think that was intentional. Yeah, no, I don't think that one. I don't think there was malice in that. It was definitely a dangerous tackle.
Old mate doesn't look in a good way. He wants to carry on with it.
He's up. It was Cassidy, sorry. My mistake.
That's not a young James Maloney. Let's do it here. Not the dude in the cap, the other one.
Alrighty. Need to score off this set, Nathan. Here we go. Boom. Mark Hull running into the timber of the tall. Referee at the ruck. Haven't seen that in a while. Oh, Smith! Oh, no! What have you done?
That does not help their cause.
No, it doesn't.
Last time I've seen a referee at the ruck, our cameraman Paul would have been playing footy.
Hey, Paul. That's not that long ago. Yep. I just got a mental high five from Paul then.
Only 10 years ago.
5. Labert. Smith. Brent Smith. Oh, that could have been dangerous. Quick play the ball, no markers. Bailey's time to run, but he gives it to Alapate. Alapate's still going. Very hard cannonball to tackle. Don't twist the arm. Oh. Had potential to be dangerous then. Looking for the big tackle. Mick Akers in. Drives at the tailbone on Chris Finneran. Trembath. Short ball again. Bailey. Oh, play on. And it's away. It's caught by Mackay. What a chain of events that happened then. Little ricochet. Straight into his breadbasket. Akers dummy half. Ainsworth. No. Balcombe. Don't drop the ball, Joel Smith. Careful. Yay. Jackson Cassidy. Finds his front. Smith. Akers. Gets the line speed going. Straight into the Trembaths. Ball's been stripped. Canberra Raiders style.
1-on-1.
1-on-1. Drop off, mate. I've got this ball.
No,
you watch Aberglasslyn respond now.
Calling a big shot here, Tommy.
You watch Aberglasslyn respond with their own little strip now. I reckon they'll try it. That's just milked. That's milked.
Oh, but it's worked.
It did work. It worked. Milk hard enough and you'll get a drink. There's a lot of people in the crowd over the other side saluting us.
It's because they're silly enough to be standing looking into the sun.
Salute. No, they're saluting us. They're saying at ease, commentators.
So we're brought to you live on Bar TV.
Kind of.
By an hour. Slightly delayed on Bar TV Sports.
Ryan Douglas with the ball. Tall Timbers could reach the 20-point margin if they get a try right here, right now. Labert to Finneran. About 30 metres out. 40 metres out, I mean. Bailey. Alapate. They got numbers. Oh, but the ball spilled. It's still live. It just hit the deck. This is Probert. Looks very close to the sideline. Bailey. Labert. Short ball, Trembath. Oh. It's Robert Trembath looking for a double.
He's got a double on grand final day.
He's been giving the short balls all day, but today he was off the back of one. Robert Trembath reaching the 20-point margin for Tall Timbers.
Now that is a captain's knock, Tom. He's led from the front all day.
He has. Are you in the position to pick the player of the match? Because I think he'd be right up there.
I think between him and Bailey, the hooker, they're both right up there.
Tall Timbers 22,
Aberglasslyn, no.
Wow, well, Aberglasslyn, I said this in the first half, Aberglasslyn were actually the first into this grand final. They beat Tall Timbers in the major semi-final at Raymond Terrace 2 weeks ago.
That they did.
And I think, if I remember correctly, that Aberglasslyn got the minor premiership. They have been undefeated all year.
I've already spat it.
We've found a pacifier.
Hopefully someone can spit the dummy. And we'll give it to them later. Moves in, strikes it. The touch judges like it, and it's a goal.
Conversion successful by number 7, Blake Labor. That takes the score now to Tall Timbers 24. Aberglasslyn 0.
24-0. Short kickoff? Not short kickoff.
He hasn't been very good with the kickoff department all day, Tom.
That was probably his best. Going down the edge. Lack of chasing on the edge for Aberglasslyn. Akers comes in to finish it off. There's a bit of aggression in this tackle. More so than the last 15 minutes. Here's Smith. Goes to the middle of the field. Bailey. Douglas. He's been solid, Ryan Douglas. Doing his job. Run hard, run straight. Bailey. Holds the ball up well. Beats the tackler. Finds it under the gap. Here's Probert. Probert beats another one. He's brought down by the front rower. Absolutely sandwiched with the ground. Bailey. Alipate. Scored a try in the first half. We called him Baxter. I didn't mean to. Labert. Little nudge. Is it going to sit up? It does. Cassidy. Cassidy going still. He's run a long way. Running out of field to run around. Flannery. Miller's just going to take a hit up. No, nothing wrong with that.
If your registration is CMD 48B or Y.
We've got to play stoppage again. I didn't really see anything wrong with that, did you?
Immediately.
No.
You're blocking the bus, it can't get out, and it may use its own tactics to do so. So that's CMD.
We've got a threatening bus driver
48B.
here.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's a bus trying to get out. We need a car to move, and the bus may use his own tactics to... Was the bus going to run it over?
Hope he's got a big toe ball. Imagine that going straight through your windshield.
Mom, the bus is here. Crowd's building up. Shannon Miller to play the ball. Smith. Hall. Oh. Eventually brought down. Getting up. He's not happy. He's not happy. He's chasing after him. Held that pass really good. And he's going to get through. This is Mackay. Mackay's broken past the fullback. He's going to make it. Chris Mackay. No nonsense football there from Aberglasslyn. Just run it hard, run it straight.
And they're on the board. Beautiful run, Chris Mackay.
Turning point.
Big left foot step. Will this be the John Farnham comeback moment we've been searching for all
Turning point, turning
afternoon?
point, turning point, turning point, turning point. Here comes Aberglasslyn. Is it too little, too late, though?
It's C-grade, Tom. Anything's possible from here on in.
But I don't think we've got enough time left.
Tall Timbers are smart. Exactly what they're doing here. Take your time. Walk all the way back to this kickoff.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be real slow.
Try by Aberglasslyn was scored by the number 15, Chris McKay. Conversion successful by number 29, Mick Akers. The score now, Tall Timbers 24, Aberglasslyn 6. Don't forget those two cars. You need to move your cars immediately. That's CMD 48B and YIG 07Z. Both your P-platers, both blocking the bus. You need to move your cars.
Here we go. Let's make it 2 in a row for Aberglasslyn. That's what Aberglasslyn want. Big run.
Near the gates here, please. Security required.
Ainsworth. Smith. Crowd starting to get a little bit anxious towards the end of this game, especially those from Rutherford, Aberglasslyn area out in West Maitland. And here is Balcombe. Smith takes a run himself. He does find good meters. No one's really pushing up with him though. Akers a dummy half. Goes to Miller. Looked like he was going to fire it over the top, but Laybutt positioned himself right in the way. The try scorer at dummy half. Will he make a run? Nah, just feeds it off. Akers, kick it back across the grain. Read beautifully by Brent Smith. Smith to play the ball. Looks like we've just had a player come on. It's the number 20, Bill Perry. Oh, it's a strip. That has to be a penalty, surely.
Yep, there it is. Another one.
You know Perry's first name?
Bill.
Bill. Hey, Bill. Bill Perry. With his shirt tucked in.
You don't see that often.
Shirt tucked in and a headgear. No, you don't see that often.
Either.
Well, I would too. If I had a shirt that was really big, I'd tuck it in as well. Otherwise, people just grab it. Oh, good contact. Daniels with the run and the bounce off. Looks like he won that one though. I think he's got over his opposite number there. Scott Daniels. Got another stoppage though. Stoppages for days.
You get it? Oh. No, he doesn't play. No, he's the ball boy.
He's up. But can he play? Can he continue? I'm going to go with yes. It's the grand final. We don't know who's retiring after this game. It could be you. It could be me. It could be someone from Aberglasslyn.
Well, I'm sure at the end they'll have a few liquid painkillers, mate. They'll be fine.
Natural painkiller. That's alcohol. And he's making the next tackle. Will he go open? Mantle. The ball is loose, but it's picked up. This is Sheldon Hall. Just got to play it safe here, Tall Timbers. Complete your sets. Kick it out. Trambath. No passing today from Tram. Oh, the ball's loose. Good pressure from the tackle. Joel Smith. Don't run over your mate. Another injury.
Need a bit of Queen here.
Now, this is just getting out of hand, the amount of people that go down and then continue to play.
We need a good song. Bit of Queen. Another one bites the dust.
Ba-dum-dum. He knew the sound of his feet. Machine gun's ready to go. Here we go. Flannery. This is the 16. Percival. Haven't seen much of Percival. Not in this game anyway. 8 minutes left. Another injury. Smith, we're playing on. Good idea. Long ball over the top. This is Mackay. Mackay with the flick ball, but it's batted back by the Tall Timbers. Excellent, excellent understanding of what was going on. And here's Laybutt, finally brought down. Bailey goes short. Bailey to Probert. Brought down by Walters. Mantle. Runs through Smith. Run at the little man. That's how you get meters. Bailey to Balcombe. Sorry, that's not Balcombe, that's Daniels. Wrong team. Can they put one more on the ants? One more just for the sake of it. Just to fuel the silly Sunday and the mad Monday. The icing on the cake. What have they got? Bailey. Trambath finds Trambath. It's Robert Trambath keeping the ball alive. Bailey, it's out the back. This is Graves. Graves going for the line.
He's in.
Has he made the line, Aaron Graves?
I think he's in.
Aaron Graves scores another try for Tall Timbers.
Oh, my pen. I broke my pen.
I thought they'd ruined their shot there with that set play that sort of collapsed a little bit, but it was good good bit of improvisation there from Tall Timbers to get the ball across the try line. As they're walking back, Tall Timbers met with a great response from their fan base that have come up from Central Coastway. If they've got a bus, it's going to be a fun bus trip back to Arimba.
Should certainly hope so, because it's not a fun drive.
You know what the word of the bus, the word of the day on the bus is? Hydration.
Yep.
Bill Perry.
Yes, of course, naturally.
Get out of the way, ref. We've got to kick a goal.
Broken me pen, Tom.
Just disasters here at Waratah. Pens are breaking. You're too busy writing down all the tries for Tall Timbers.
Got all the stats, mate. On the David Middleton.
Friction burn on your paper. And he's got it. He's got the goal.
Try scored by number 3, Aaron Graves, was converted by number 7, Blake Labour. That takes the score to Tall Timbers 30, Aberglasslyn 6.
You could just hear it on the ground announcer, 30 points to 6. What a grand final, considering the major semi-final was only 2 points difference. They've got to go short. Why don't you go short? Oh, well.
Almost going dead.
This is going to be a big shot here. Look at this. Here it comes. Boom. Wasn't that big. And now just lay on him. It's a good measure. Line speed from Aberglasslyn has been pretty consistent this whole game. Brent Smith plays the ball. Trambath. Chris Trambath. I assume it's the brother of Robert. Oh, Mick Akers got something to say after that. Oh, big collision here. Aberglasslyn making the most of the last few minutes that they will have playing rugby league this year. Unless, of course, they do represent their area in the knockout. which I cannot wait to watch. With Trembath playing the ball, we've got no markers, so Bailey decides to run. Little dab of a kick, finding the grass between players. Flannery picks up the ball. And Flannery plays it to Cassidy. Steps off, swarmed. So come out with a hand injury though, so might need that hand for drinking later, so don't do some too much damage. Flannery. Smith goes short. Here's Walters. Coming back on the inside. Big Chris Walters. They need to score points. There's a bit of tunnel ball there. Smith goes for himself, but there's a little spill there. Aberglasslyn will have the ball. I'm not sure of the time, but they may get another set here. They may finish the game on a high with a try.
Thinking about 2 minutes to go here, Tom.
I think you're pretty right.
Just appreciate the crowd on the hill here today, Tom.
That was a nice ball. Putting Akers on the front foot. Mackay. Here's Yates. Yates is going to go for the line. Hayden Yates. And he runs away. Try time for Aberglasslyn.
Well, Brooke, if you're listening, your boyfriend has just got a try in the grand final too.
You know what she'll say to that? He's my fiance, Nathan.
Oh, yes. I did forget about
that's
that.
right. Hayden Yates scores. Need a quick conversion here. Not a lot of time left. Let's go, Mick. Slot it over. That's a curve and a half. Wow. Mick Thurston. He'll love that.
Try to Aberglasslyn was scored by the number 5, Hayden Yates, and converted by number 29, Mick Akers. The score now, Tall Timbers 30, Aberglasslyn 12.
What's that?
Here we go. What can Aberglasslyn do now? Not a lot of time left. Maybe a minute. A little more, a little less even. And then after this, we have our A-grade grand final between Dora Creek and Belmont Souths. That'll be called by Paul Arundale and David Dryden. So exciting times here. But Aberglasslyn remain in possession. Smith Akers over the top. Here's Miller. This is Walters. Walters has space. Walters has a fend. The ball's live and in the air. Who's jumping on it? It's Bill Perry. That's been called a knock on. I don't know where, I don't know why, but Aberglasslyn are getting the ball off that. Oh, look, a miraculous injury. Just what we need, another injury.
It just happens to be creepy with a minute to go and you're up by 3 tries.
Maybe it's a coincidence.
Certainly straight back up when the clock is stopped.
Ball's in. Miller. Akers. Out the back, Cassidy. Still going. Look for that one-on-one again, but they've come in on the legs. Mackay. Short side, Akers. Short ball. This is Flannery. Oh, I think it might have gone a little bit forward. And that's the hooter. The hooter has just gone. And Tall Timbers, congratulations, you have just won the C-grade grand final. 30 points to 12 over Aberglasslyn Ants. They've just been told that the hooter's gone. So congratulations, Tall Timbers. Take the trophy, take it all the way back to Arimba and enjoy your weekend. Unfortunately, Aberglasslyn, the same cannot be said for you.
5 goals to Blake Aliber.
It was a great game. It was a hard-fought win.
Hayden Yates, 1 to Chris McKay.
And Aberglasslyn, we do congratulate you on the entire year. What'd you make of that?
Very
Congratulations
good game. Dominant display by Tall Timbers. We'll just run through the score list for today. Tries to Tall Timbers for Aaron Graves, Travis Mantle, Chris Alapate and 2 for Robbie Trembath. 4 goals for Blake Labour and a penalty goal. And tries coming the way of Aberglasslyn are Hayden Yates and Chris Mackay with 2 goals to Mick Akers, running out 30 points to 12.
Wow, so stay on the line. We do have A grade next, Dora Creek versus Belmont South, but for now, my name's Tom Taylor and I'm with Nathan Everly. Thank you for joining us on Bar TV. We will see you next time.
If both teams could start making their way over to the presentation area. Making the presentations to the referees of C grade.